Alright, this is Off Meta back with you guys. Since we have an event this weekend, I'm going to be showing you a deck that isn't White Forest because my White Forest deck is already packed up and I really don't want to show it off until after the weekend. But I have a 60 card pile Crystal Beast deck to show off because I don't know, I really just like Crystal Beasts. I think it's a really underrated engine and it's really fun to play. So we will start with the Crystal Beast engine itself, and then jump into the other couple engines that are in the deck. Really, it's I think 4 engines total. I think it's 4. Yeah, that's what it looks like. Well, I guess technically 5, but it's 4 engines. It can spike into one other engine kind of alright. And then there's like 2 just not engine cards whatsoever. But I guess I will start with Crystal Beast. So we got the Awakening. We searched for Rainbow Dragon, so it makes it easy to play. Salvation, because it's probably the best card in the deck still. Getting a free resource and searching for a field spell, including the one that isn't related to the engines, is really good. I'm only playing 2 of the Rainbow Bridge. I know the purpose behind it and why it's good, but I didn't want 3 Foolish Barrel Goods for the Salvation, 3 Bonds, 3 Bridge, 3 Golden Rule, 1 Rainbow Dragon. I know I should play more than 1. And if I was playing the engine I would normally play, which is Horus, this is actually really good at 1 because you can just put it back in, but it's fine. It'll work out. 3 Pegasus, 2 Little Rainbow Dragons, Carbuncle, Eagle, Mammoth, Tiger. I wanted 7 names so I could actually summon the Rainbow Dragon. For engine number 2, we are playing Kashtira. So I'm playing 3 Fenrir, 1 Unicorn, 1 Pressured. We're playing this particular engine because I can just search for Pressured that lets me go into Unicorn, Unicorn go into into Fenrir, Fenrir go into Unicorn. It's just recursion and extra bodies. The next mini engine, and I mean mini, like tiny engine, is 3 Black Metal Dragons and the 1 Red Ice Darkness Dragon, because of the next engine we're going to get into. Lets you do, I guess you could do Dragon Link climbs with this if you wanted to, or you could, whatever. Extra deck's just kind of generic. But the next engine is the new Blue Eye stuff, so we got the 1 True Light, Roar, 3 Wishes, 1 Ultimate, 1 Mausoleum, the 2 Sages. I'm not playing 3, because in this I'm not really trying to get into the engine super hard. The Maidens to get to the True Light to summon the 2 Blue Eyes. It's just more Link fodder material and a lot of 1-ofs that we don't want to draw, so in 60 card piles it's super good. The last engine is going to be Snake Eyes, because it's Snake Eyes. Poplar, Ash, Birch, Oak, Flameburge, and then from there we're playing 1 Temple because of the Salvation, and 3 Bonfires, so we can get into Snake Eyes engine relatively consistently. And then the last 2, 1 goes into 2 of the engines, and the last one is just because of Salvation and the way the meta is. So 1 for 1, go into Snake Eyes, go into the Red Dragon stuff, go into the Blue Eye stuff. The last one's Necro Valley, because Necro Valley doesn't outright win games, but it's really hard to play against if this is on the field. So that's the 60 card pile portion, and then for the extra deck, it is just a basic kind of extra deck, just jumping all over the place. But for the Blue Eyes portion, we're playing 1 Tyrant for the Ultimate Fusion, 1 Spirit Dragon, and 1 Ultimate Spirit Dragon. So if I can get this, which should be pretty easy with Maiden, it's just an Omni Negate. Just helping set up the board. We're going to play the Skull Dread, because I played in every version, I think. World Sea, because you can make World Sea with Skull Dread. Axis Coder, to pop cards because we're playing a lot of different links with a lot of different attributes. And then you can go outside of access code if need be into the World Sea. For the 3s, I think I'm only playing one, which is Promethean for the Snake Eyes lineup, because it's another interruption. So you can have like Spirit, and then have this in the grave. That's 2 interruptions. So you're just trying to build a really hard to beat end board, and then the following turn you should win if you can build a pretty good board. With that being said, we also play Seal. With Seal, we're playing the 1 Spirit with Eyes of Blue for the blue eyes stuff, but also it works with the red eye stuff, so you can do kind of the Dragon Link climb. We're also using Striker Dragon to help do the Dragon Link climb. So either one of these over red eyes gives you either advantage, or, I mean, this is just there to be there. But then they can help you go into spheres and everything else. The next little micro package is going to be the IP SP. IP to go into whatever, or an SP. SP is just really good to help with the Promethean Princess, so you don't get locked into fire where you're using Nightmare Phoenix and Flame Charmer. There's also, if it dies to combat or destruction, we're searching for Snake Eyes and just going to Snake Eyes route. The last card is Infernal Flame Banshee, also for Snake Eyes, because you can do Pegasus into this, search for Poplar, make whatever end board you want. It really just ends up being whatever engine you draw turbo. I don't think it's going to get hand trapped completely to death, but you can definitely brick with it. It can draw bad. It's possible. 60 cards are not. It's not optimized to be the best. I just really like the 4 or 5 engines being played in it. So, sometime this next week after the regional, no matter how I do, I'm going to put up my list and we'll go over what my matches were. Hopefully I can remember to do all my effects and possibly top. At least get the invite. If not, such is life. I forget effects all the time. This current format's kind of hard with Droll and Shifter anyways, so we're going to do our best. But thank you for watching. And yeah, we'll get some more off-meta things to you here soon. I'm working on Ashen, and then there's a Horus version of this deck I want to show off too, and there's a Horus version of the Blue Eyes deck I want to show off. So, thanks.